Okay. Alexa, play oldies favorites. Good morning, everybody. Time to get started. Pause your socializing. We'll do it a little after class. Ah, I love it. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and manage our posture, getting our feet nice and flat, stomach in, shoulders back. And again, think of those shoulder blades as trying to kind of kiss each other in the back. And just have your arms by your side. You don't even need to, actually, you don't even need dumbbells. Let's wait on those. And we're just going to lift up our shoulders as we go up on our toes. Oh, wait, and I'm going to turn my chair around because we're going to keep working this way. Now let's roll our shoulders and step out. Nice and slow. Get the shoulders up and back. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Now take your hands and we're going to scoop right leg, scoop, extend that right leg, reach up, come back around and scoop your left. Extending that leg out in front, right, left, right. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great. Take your legs out, and I like to call it a sumo style. And then all I want you to do is fold forward and roll your shoulders up. Okay, roll down flat, and then come up, rounding your shoulders, down, roll up, down, and roll up. 2 more times. Last one. Bring your feet right underneath you. Now what we're going to do seated, you should be halfway in the back of your chair, and we're going to bring our legs out, and then we're going to cross them in front, out, cross them in back. So out, cross in front, out, back. Now that we got our feet right, take your hands and bring it in front. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good job. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and blow. Now we're going to need our weights. So what I want you to do first is pin your elbows to your side, and your elbows and your arms are going to be at a 90-degree angle, and we're just going to open and really feel those shoulder blades touch in the back. Pause in the back. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Put your weights back for just a second, and we're going to practice our sumo deadlift. So I want you to, again, to get your legs wide. Put your hands on your knees for just a second and press like you're going to stand up. Press into your feet. Feel where that pressure is, okay? That, again, is what I want you to feel. So I want your legs wide, and I want your knees over ankles in the direction of the toes, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our dumbbells and we're going to rest in between our legs. Now, I don't want any rounding. So think of a string pulling your spine nice and straight. And as you lower, your glutes are gripping the chair, right? Because we got to keep them attached to the chair. Now, press through your feet as you squeeze and come up. Okay? So squeeze your bottom as you're lowering. Keep a grip on that chair. And then sit up. Again, pressing through those feet. You should feel tension in your legs and in your glutes, which is your butt. Let's reach down. Keeping that back nice and straight. Press and sit up. Let's do 4 more. Three, 2, and last one. Good. Press up. Excellent. Go ahead and bring those feet underneath you. You're feeling your butt nice and warm, hopefully. Next exercise, we're going to have our elbows into our side and we're going to do our W's. So we're right here looking like a W, and then we reach out, capital W. Little W, pull down, press out. When you come in, think of pulling. Don't just let your elbow come in. So pull it down, press it out. Keep those feet nice and grounded in the floor. Good. Reach out. 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Go ahead and bring those weights down. We're going to go back to our deadlift. So let's open up our legs. Okay, you want them fairly wide so you can reach down below. Now, again, nice tall spine, shoulder blades stay pinched, and we lower and squeeze through those feet. Keep your glutes nice and engaged as you go down. Don't let them come off the chair. All right, 2 more. Squeeze your buns, press through your feet. Last one, nice tall spine, hinge, 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 pause, press up. All right, excellent. Bring those legs in. Shake those legs out a little bit. All right, we're going to go back through, elbows into your side. Okay, dumbbells at a 90-degree angle, and we're going to open and close. Open again. Open far enough where you feel your shoulder blades in the back connecting. Good, yes. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, rest those. Shake out for just a second. That's a lot of gripping. Squeeze open and close. Roll those wrists. And we're going to do one last set. Okay, a sumo, we call it sumo deadlifts. All right, so we're going to reach down. Nice tall spine. Squeeze your buns. 2, 3, 4, 6, 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Bring those legs together. Just extend your right, left, times to loosen that leg. One more time each side. All right. Last exercise before we go ahead and stand. Back to our W's. So keep your elbows nice and tight. Little W out to big. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Go ahead and put your weights behind you. And it's now time to stand. So ground your feet. Again, engage those abs, push through, and come to standing. All right. First of all, I'm going to start on the, here, we'll start on the right side of the chair, or left side. We're going to focus on our right leg. Okay. So first, we're going to step forward, okay, just enough to rock back and forth. So weight transfer forward and back, okay? That's our first. We're going to do tandem steps today. If you want a next progression, go into that front leg and balance with that, with the right toe down in the back, okay? So your chest is nice and tall. And if you can lift up that toe, that's kind of progression 2. Progression 3 is if you can balance in that leg and actually lift that leg up behind you. That's super aggressive, particularly when we add a weight. But some of you are there, so we can go ahead and try that. So first, it might be that you're just legs apart. Then you can come up on that toe. And then if you want to really challenge yourself, just come up. But I don't want you tipping forward like that. If you do that, we need to put that toe back down, okay? All right, go ahead and grab a weight. All right. I'm going to slide this left foot forward, okay? If that's fine, that's good. And then you can cut either it, or you can come up on your toe or lift back, or just bring that foot right in front of you, okay? And all we're going to do is practice our balance. So first, find your balance. And then we're going to take the dumbbell and find the spot on the floor. I always like to find a spot to focus on. Now we're going to bring it up and slowly pass it in front of us. Other side. Okay, now if you can, find your balance and then bring it up and over. Pass back in front. And then we're going to pass it down. Last time. Good. Go ahead and bring that weight down and just stand there and feel your feet in the ground. Take a breath in, and then let's bring that left foot back underneath us. Go ahead and shake that out. Okay. All right. The next one, we're going to balance on this left. Actually, we're going to balance on our left leg. You're going to want your right hand on the back of the chair. As I'm balancing on my left, I'm going to bring my right leg out. So left leg is down, left arm is out, and I'm going to bicep curl with my hand. Now, if that's too much, hold on to the chair with your left hand, balance on your left leg, right leg is out, and we're going to curl. Okay. Now, I want you to keep those toes facing forward. Good. Toes forward. If you find that your toes are floating out, bring them back down. One more. Excellent. Go ahead and put the weight down. Shake it out. All right. Put the weight down. Yes, ma'am. You want me to turn it down? I think that has a mind of its own. It keeps going, wanting to go up. Is that better? Okay, great. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so balancing on our left leg again. We're going to step, and as we reach out with our right hand, we're going to extend our right leg. And then we're going to come back center, toe down. Extend out. Again, reaching your hand and your foot as far away from each other as possible before you come back. Reach, reach again. And come back. Excellent. Reach. Come back. 3 more. Reach out. Extend, extend, extend before you come back in. 2 more. Reach, 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 and come back. Last one. Reach. Good. And come back. Good. Go ahead and shake it out. So we've worked that left leg. Now what we're going to do is a suitcase. Okay. So remember, think about suitcases on either side of your legs. And we're going to push our hips back. We're going to squat like we're going to grab the handles. Okay. And then we're going to press through our feet and push through with our hips standing up straight. So go back down. We're going to grab those suitcases. Chest is up. What I don't want you to do is when you reach down, if you can, try not to look down at your feet. Okay. Try to find a point out in front of you to look at. Okay. Now, let's pause for a second. This is where you can grab weight and add a little resistance if you feel you're ready for that. My feet are underneath my shoulders. As my knees bend, my butt goes back because I want to grab those handles, keeping my chin up, and I'm going to stand straight up. Let's do that again. Down, grab those handles, keep that chest up, press through your heels. Reach down, grab the suitcases, and up. Again, if you can, try to look at a point out in front of you. Don't look straight down. 3 more. 3. Get that bottom back. Be able to keep that chest up. 2 more. Reach down. Press through the heels up. Last one. And excellent. Go ahead and set those weights down for just a second. All right. Now we're going to come over to the other side of the chair. And we worked on holding on our left. Now we're going to practice. We're going to balance on our right. So step forward with your left. Okay. And just feel that and see where you are there. Okay. So my left foot is forward. My right leg is back. Okay. I'm standing on the right side of my chair. What did I say? Left? I'm sorry. My left hand is on my chair. Okay, left hand on the chair. Left foot is forward, right is back. Now, if we lean forward into that, up your toe in the right leg. Again, now you got to make sure you're standing up straight. This is what I don't want to have happen. That's where the danger zone is, okay? And then, so if you want to practice for this, you can also lift, okay, your right leg up in the back. And then if you want to let go of your hands, go ahead and set that right toe down, and let's come back. Okay. Now, when we add a weight, okay, as we go forward in balance, that's where all of a sudden you're shifting your balance. So you have to be real careful as you bring the weight up. If that's a little too much, just keep your feet them run one right in front of the other. Okay? So I'm going to just stick with a traditional tandem with my right leg behind touching my left heel. Okay, that's what I want to do. You guys can choose to go up on your toe if you want to challenge it, but I'm going to stay right here today. Okay. Weight starts on the bottom, so we're just going to find that spot in front of us, transfer that weight, go nice and slow so you can feel. Then I'm going to bring it across in front. Give your body a chance to feel the change in weight distribution. And as I come up, again, nice and slow, feel what your body's as it comes down. Keep breathing. All right, let's pass in front, nice and slow. Open. And last pass, we're going to just bring it down. Other side. Excellent. Now bring it down to the other hand and just hold it right here. Breathe in. Blow out. Okay. How's your balance? Can you close your eyes from here? Woo. All right. Take a deep breath in. And let's bring that right leg back next to the left. Excellent. All right. This is what we're going to now put our right hand on the chair. We're going to balance on our right leg. Okay. Left leg's coming out. Left arm is going to bicep curl. And if you want to challenge your balance, you can take that right arm out. But again, I want you to focus on not winking with your hips. Point your toes toward me. Don't let them face the windows. Rotate that ankle. Good. Breathe in. Blow out. In. Out. Good. 3, 2, last one. Excellent. All right. Now, before we move on to the next thing, what I want you guys to do just for a second, stand by your chair and hold on if you have to, but abduct, I think I went over this on Monday, but abduct your leg, meaning move it away from your body. Okay. And then turn your toe facing the lobby. Can you feel the difference there? And lift up with that. That's your quad working. Now bring it back down, check it out. Now keep your toes facing the mirror, okay? And lift it, okay? You should start to feel the difference. This is working this. The minute you go out, now you've engaged the quad. Because when our feet start to turn out like that, it means these are weak. So we need to strengthen them so we have the strength to keep our toes in front of us, if that makes any sense. So toes have to face forward with this exercise. Any abduction exercise, you want your toes facing forward. If you find them drifting from front this way, just just say, okay, that's okay. It's okay, it's there. Just remind yourself to turn that toe down. Okay, all right. Next, so here we go. We're going to take now balance on our right leg, and we're going to reach left hand, left leg as far away as you can, tilt forward, come back center. Reach, 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 reach. Come back center. Try to extend as far as you can before you come back in. So we're going to reach out, use that chair for support. 4 more. Can you keep both hip bones facing the ground? Okay, don't let that hip turn up. Keep both down. 2 more. Reach, reach, reach. And back. Last one. Good. And come back. All right. Go ahead and shake those legs out. Hips are getting a lot of activity right now. Okay. This is our last exercise and we'll get to sit down. So here we go back to our suitcases. Now, if you cannot do a squat without holding on, that's okay. So if a modification might be, put the weights down, hold the back of the chair. And the goal is to go down to keep your chest up. Sometimes with a squat, you have to hinge forward. With a suitcase squat, I want you to keep that chest. If you go really low, press through those feet. Okay. If you're ready to add some resistance, then go ahead and add your. Okay, but try to keep the view, you're looking ahead, not down. Good. Yes. Like it. Let's do 3 more. 2, nice and slow. Good. You guys look fantastic. Get that hip back, chest up. Last one. Okay, time to sit down for the next few exercises. Okay, for this one, you're only going to need weight. And I'm going to start with the weight in my, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do both. We'll alternate. So we're going to alternate. As I lift my left arm, I'm also lifting my right knee, okay? But go ahead and put your weights down for just a second. Put them on your thighs. Rest them on your thighs for a minute. I want you to think about something. I want you to imagine, put your brain to your stomach and think about when you lift that knee. What I don't want to have happen is as you lift, you roll, okay? Because what's happening is you're giving that hip in. That's what is an issue. So I want you to think of those shoulders back. But as you lift, feel where your abs are tightening to make sure your spine is supported. Now lift your left. Can you feel that locking? That's just such an amazing thing that our body knows to like, ooh, I gotta help here. Stabilized. Okay. So this is how your body stabilizes. And this is the form. Okay. Going faster is not good if you can't hold this form with your body straight up, stomach engaged. So when we add the arms, I don't want you to worry about how high you can get your knee up. That's not what we're doing right now. What we're focusing on is just able to lift that knee up while we keep an upright spine, okay? And we're just gonna add a shoulder press, lift up, other side. Again, keeping that nice tall spine, feel your abs really helping out. And to think, you know, what's amazing, our bodies is doing this without us knowing that we have to do it. That I think is pretty amazing. So. Four, 3, 2, last one. Excellent. Go ahead and bring those weights down to your knees. Now we're going to focus just on the right knee. And what's going to happen now is we're going to lift up, open without tapping down, and then bring it back centered. Tap once, come up, open that right leg, bring it back down, tap down. Open, come back down. Now your belly button's going to want to try to follow that knee. Don't try to fight letting it go. Keep it center. Three, 2, last one. Up, open, don't let that foot down, bring it back around and down. All right, wiggle your bottom, twist it out. Okay, next we're gonna do our left leg. So left knee, again, nice tall spine, knee comes up, it opens to the side, comes back around, light tap, right back up, open, like 3, open, pause in that open. So I'm going to pause here and then bring it back around. 3 more. Pause, bring it back around. 2 more. Again, try to think of sitting nice and tall. Last one. Open. Bring it down. All right, go ahead and shake those legs loose. This next exercise you can do with or without weights, but it's going to demand a lot of your shoulders, okay? So we're going to start where we're going to lift up with our shoulder. Then we're going to pull back. It's called a face pull. Then we're going to press forward and down. So that's one. So as my arms come up, once your elbows are up, they're not allowed to drop. They have to come right back where your thumbs are almost tickling your earlobes. Okay? So it's a shoulder raise. Pull those elbows back where your thumbs almost touch your earlobes. Come back out. Down. Breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in. Blow out. 3. Up. Elbows back. 4. Good. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Wonderful. Go ahead and set the weights down. And you'll need just one weight for the last one. Okay. Let's rest that weight in our laps. Take your shoulders, roll them back. Good. Yeah. And then just take your arms and gently just swing them forward and back. All right. The last exercise, we're going to work abs with a little rotation. So you're just going to rest the dumbbell, and you don't even need a dumbbell if you don't want, but you're going to need to be halfway in your seat, okay? Keep those feet planted in the ground, just a slight tilt, and I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to try to touch the back of the chair with my elbow. And then I'm going to rotate and touch the back of the chair with my elbow, keeping that weight on your chest. Now, if rotation bothers you, you can just do a crunch down to your lap. We got 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Wonderful. All right, go ahead and put that weight behind you. And we're going to just roll our shoulders, shake out our arms, and we're going to finish up standing, okay? So again, place your feet under you, make sure you're nice and solid before you go ahead and stand up. All right, you're going to need to stand behind your chair. All right, we're going to focus on our calves today. So feet, we're going to shoulder width apart. And again, like I always say, try to come up as high on your toes as you can. And it's the slow down that we want. And then the right back up on the balls of your toes. And right back up. Good. Yes. Slow it down, right back up. Got to really, the higher we get, the more we're challenging our ankle flexion. Now on this last one, I want you to hold it up if you can, okay? And I want you to do tiny pulses, 3, 2, and come down. Excellent. All right, go ahead and roll those ankles. How many of you felt your feet getting, that definitely challenges our arches of our feet as well. Other side. All right, the next exercise is going to be our plank. So you can either do it on the chair, and again, what I want to focus on, I can't, express enough. Try not to move your whole body away where your butt's in the air like this. That's not the goal. Okay. I want your body to stay nice and straight, a nice straight line, and that so if I'm here and I'm planking, I'm walking my feet till where I can have my arms underneath me, but my body is completely straight. If we're doing this, it's fine, you can be there, but it's just stretching you. It's not really effective. It doesn't matter how low you go in a chair or in the back or on the wall or on the bar. It's just keeping your arms straight starting here, and I take a step back and a step back. And you can be on the balls of your toes, you can keep your toes flat, feet flat, whatever is most comfortable, but I want you to focus on trying to just keep your body nice and straight. Arms nice and tight, securing you, and you've got 30 seconds here. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs. Allow every muscle in your body to help support you. That's what the plank's about. You're over halfway there. All right, go ahead and walk your feet to your hands and come back to your chair. Beautiful work, you guys. A lot of awesome concentration on that. All right, now we're going to stand behind our chair. No weight is necessary for this, unless you want to hold it. So we're going to balance on our left leg, okay? And we're going to take our right leg out. We're going to do 3 circles clockwise. And then 3 counterclockwise. Again, trying to keep that toe in. And I want you to really think of drawing a circle, a big circle. Okay, that's it. Bring that leg down underneath you, shake it out. We're going to do that again, but now we're going to balance on our right leg, extend your left leg out, and we're going to do 3 nice full circles. One more, and then hold it, and then let's reverse it and go counterclockwise. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, bring those legs underneath you, shake. All right, and we're going to go back to that other leg. So balance on your left. Now, this time, again, think a full circle clockwise. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Go the other direction. Counterclockwise. 3, 2, and 1. And bring that leg underneath you. Go ahead and shake it out. Last time this side. Balance on that right. Bring that leg out. And 5, 3, 2. Pause. And let's reverse B. And 1. Excellent. Go ahead and bring those legs underneath you. And now we're going to do our last exercise with our band. Now, what I would suggest is bring your hands shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit more, and then loop it over the top of your hand. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. It's crossed over. That way you don't have to worry about gripping it so hard. Okay, and then what I want you to do is bring it up over your head if you can. Okay, and we're going to pull it down, pulling our elbows. Think of pulling with your elbows. Pause, come back, control that band up. Don't let it pull you there. Okay, pull your elbows down behind you. Okay, and come up. Now, if you coming behind you is difficult, I'll show you an alternative. You can do it in front, but I really want you to focus on elbows back, because your posture forward. Okay, so as I pull my arm behind, it's forcing me to extend my chest, which is all postural. Arms up, pull down behind, press that chest out as you squeeze those shoulder blades. So see how my elbows come behind me? So as I come up, you can look from the side. I come down behind me if you can. If I do it from the front, I'm just going to make sure that when I come down, my elbows also come behind me. Okay. So whether you're doing it in the front or over the back, do 2 more. Nice and slow. Last one. Elbows down. And bring those arms up and release. It's amazing, huh? How a little band can really fire up those muscles, right? Okay, go ahead and just balance on both legs, nice and solid underneath you. And again, just rock your hands. Good. One more each way. Good. And then if you'll rotate your hands forward and back. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Take your right arm across your chest. We're just going to do this standing and then we'll sit down. Go ahead and roll your wrist. Other direction. Deep breath in. Good. Shake it out. Now we're going to take that left arm across and just hug it with your right. And rotate that wrist one direction. And then let's reverse it. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and sit down and finish our stretches seated. All right. We're going to start with our feet. So if you'll extend both heels out in front of you, Alexa, play Chill Shavasana. Okay, so I'm just going to first start with my heels out in front of me and just point your toes and then go ahead and flex them. Point. Good, and flex. Now with both feet flexed, we're just going to rotate our right ankle. Rotate it 3 one way, and then let's reverse it 3. Excellent. Let's place that right heel down and now lift the left. Rotate that left 3 times one way, 3 times the other. Good. Bring that left foot underneath you and then reach down either with one hand or 2 and see how far you can get in the stretch. Think of extending the crown of your head past your toes. You want to keep a nice tall spine as you stretch. Roll up. Now I want you to keep that leg out. And then when you go down, I want you to reach your right hand down on the right side of your right leg. Good. Breathe in. As you blow out, roll up. Now take that right heel and bring it out to a 45-degree angle. And then I also want you to come down with the right hand in the center and stretch straight down. Breathe in. As you blow out, round up. Good. Bring the leg underneath you. Extend your left out in front. See how far you can get down to that toe. Take a deep breath in. And as you blow out, come up. Keep that right heel out. We're going to go down again, but I want you to touch down with your left hand on the left side of that extended leg. Breathe in. As you blow out, come up. Good. Take that left heel and extend it out 45 degrees, keeping your belly button, everything facing forward. We're just going to reach down with our left hand between our legs. Breathe in. Breathe in, blow out, come on up. Good. Bring that foot right underneath you. Now, if you can, take your right leg, cross it over your left. If that is uncomfortable for you, just cross it at down at your ankle, okay? But all we're gonna do is just sit here for a second, sit up nice and tall. Breathe in, and as you blow out, if you can, just gently drop your chest to your lap. Again, stretch. Roll up, release that leg. And when you're ready, take the left leg, cross it over. Breathe in. See if you can lower your chest. Breathe in. And as you blow out, go ahead and release. Okay. Then I want you to look over your right shoulder. You can use that chair for support. Breathe in and blow out, come center. Breathe in, let's go over the left shoulder. Ah, nice tall spine twist. And release and come center. All right, let's take 2 nice cleansing breaths and we are finished. Ready? Breathe in and blow out. Breathe in and blow out. Good. Wish you all the absolute best day. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you coming here and not foregoing this class for